Hey guys, good morning. I thought I upload this video like 1 year ago, but I did not. I recorded this actually like a year ago to actually show you how I stretch my own canvas, and I didn't realize that it's not edited and uploaded on my YouTube channel. So here it is. Sorry, this is kind of my first time recording, like 1 year ago. So yeah, not everything's in the frame, especially my canvas is pretty big in size. So because of that, I did not realize that some of the parts are not in the frame of the camera. Right. So anyway, this canvas size is about 83 times 83 centimeters, if I'm not mistaken. So I've already measured it half, and you have to make sure that that it is way bigger at the sides so that you can fold it and stretch it. Now don't worry if you can't see it here, I'll show it to you later. So let me just cut this canvas first. So now I've got a square canvas. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it does not matter because I cut a bit bigger so that I can trim it down later. So can you see I cut enough canvas just to wrap to the back side of the canvas because you need to staple that part. So you need to wrap it first and make sure you have enough parts. So now I know that I have extra parts. I'm going to trim it and make sure that it is nicer and more even. So here I am folding into half to make sure that both of the length is exactly the same or similar. So yeah, make sure that it's even. And don't worry if you fold your canvas. There's a technique for you to always straighten the canvas that it will be very, very tight. So, right, I've measured the sides. So I have a lot of sides left. I'm going to trim off an inch on the on my right. Now, some of you may ask, what canvas should I use? It's really up to you. If you have the budget, then the more premium the canvas is, the better it is. The best is, of course, linen canvas, and if they're 100% linen and made in the European countries would be the best. But if you don't have that kind of money for it, then you can always use cotton canvas, and that's fine as long as you prep or you prime the surface of the canvas well. Now I find that using linen is way much better than using cotton canvas because linen is way more durable. It is a really tough fabric, and it's usually more archival. So because of that, a lot of professional artists use linen canvas for their works instead. Now that I've trimmed it off, let's see if it's still okay. This side. Now, can you see? This is just right. So this is ready to be stretched. The canvas is ready to be stretched. To start off, you can staple any side, but I've already just choose one side and I staple it aligned with the canvas. So you can just do like 2, 3, or it's best to do 3 staples. And then you have to do the opposite direction. So the second step is to do the opposite direction. And so this is the rule of stretching canvas. You always have to do one side and do the opposite side next. So here I'm using a stretcher to I think it's a canvas stretcher. I don't really know what it's called. So I'm using a stretcher to stretch the canvas as much as I could, and then I use a heavy duty stapler, to staple it down. So when you pull, you have to make sure you're pulling inward and not outward. Get what I'm saying? Like pull it towards the center of the canvas. Then you tighten it beautifully. But if you pull it outward to the other side, then you will not really get a nice finishing, if I must add. So here I'm pulling as much as I can. And now that I've done two sides, I'm going to do the other side, which is the third side. And again, don't staple everything. Just start off from the middle first because we work from the middle, the center to the outward part of the canvas. So make sure you always start inwards first. So as you can see, I staple about 3 to 5 staples the other side, and I'm doing the opposite direction right now. And try to pull it as much as you can, and then staple starting from the middle. Right, so now that I've got my middle secured, then you can work your way outwards. So this is the rules of stretching a canvas. If you start from outside, then it might not look as beautiful. So start from the center and work your way out towards the edge of the canvas. And now that you've gotten every edge done, so you have to keep rotating and while you're at it so that every part is stretched evenly and accordingly. So now that I've done, I'm going to show you how I do my corners. Now to do the corner, you have to fold in, you have to choose which side you want to fold in, and then after that make a 45-degree angle inside and then tuck the canvas inside. I don't know if you can see it, but I tuck it 45 degrees. You can see inside I will draw a line up for you. There's a 45-degree tuck in, and then I fold it down. So make sure that the sides and the edge of it is tucked under the canvas, in the sense that it's not protruding out, because if it's protruding out when you do a pour, it's going to stick all your canvas together. So you have to tuck it in and make sure that it does not stick out of the canvas frame, if that makes sense. Now to end the step, all you need to do is staple the corner first, and then you end it with the edge right next to the corner. So that's how you do it. You still have to try to tighten as much as you can, even though it's at the corner. Now this is the final product. Can you see they're both tucked in really nice at the corners, and make sure it's 45 degrees tuck in. So to do fluid art, most of the time you need a really tightened canvas, like a really tight canvas. So this is an example of how my stretching was pretty loose because I didn't have the energy to tighten it. So all you need to do is just spray it with water. Get a bottle of spray. It might cost you about $1 for a bottle, and then just put water inside and spray all over the edge. Make sure you get under the canvas frame as well, because that's very important. So just spray with water. Try not to flood it with too much water. You just want the whole canvas, the back, to be damp. That's it. So if once you have taken care of all the parts, including under the frame, you get a really nice stretched, tightened canvas. Okay, are you ready for the final result? So, ta-da! It's all straightened out. It's tightened really well right now, and it's ready for you to do your pour. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you find this helpful. Please like and comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, and see you guys soon. Bye!